Are we live?
Hey, I think we are live.
Good morning.
I might have done it right.
Yay.
Okay, well, we won't talk until they start jumping on.
Oh, okay.
No, we can chit-chat.
Yes. It's still cold here in Iowa.
Okay, freezing. Yay, Kathy, you're the first one on.
Okay, Kathy.
Good morning.
Woo-hoo.
From
People
the tundra.
Okay, it's 9:32 and the first person just jumped on. They've gotten used to us being late.
Right? I tried.
I know.
At least I got everything hooked
it's
up.
It's 9:27.
We're all
ready.
Sound should be good. We're all plugged in.
Yes.
So good morning. Everybody is jumping on. Oh, great. We are memory bound from the very, very cold Iowa. We are in the middle of the state. We are surrounded by 20 plus inches of snow. Tomorrow it's going to be a high of maybe 15 or 16, so we're kind of looking forward to that. At least the sun is out today, and the area around here, they do a really good job of getting the roads cleared. So all of the staff was able to make it in this morning, and these are just some of the things that Teresa was here yesterday, and she is here again today.
Can you guys find me the Tim Holtz?
Yeah, Audra, it's so cold everywhere. They called school off again today, so the kids around here had Friday off, they had Monday off, and now they have Tuesday off. And then
who has Tuesday off?
Ankeny Schools.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. I think the high today is maybe 1 below or 0.
I think they were hoping for 0, but
maybe 0.
But the wind chill's still below 0 by a lot.
It's kids just can't be out in this. So I think it looks like it's frozen everywhere. So, okay, we will start with Teresa after I give a little plug for what I am doing next week. So I'm going to give the camera to Teresa just for a couple minutes, and we will talk about what we're doing next week. So next week is Elizabeth Craft Week. A lot of you have mentioned that you don't know what to do with all the dies. There's so many different styles of albums, different styles of dies. There's the Planner Essentials, there's the Sidekick, there's the Art Journal. So starting Monday, we are going to hopefully take the mystery out of Elizabeth Crafts. I just checked in one order today, another order is coming. So we will be stocked with all the really, really fun Elizabeth Crafts.
I'm very excited because I don't know much. I mean, I have some of the dies, but I don't know the...
Well,
I even took a class and have an album, so I'm like, I need to watch.
This is just one of the examples of their dies. They just load them up, and they're not inexpensive, but they're not expensive either for the amount of dies that you get on your sheet. So this one happens to be one for the Planner Essentials, and then there's a Sidekick and Art Journal, and we will get into all of that. But I wanted everybody to know this, so in case you have questions, just put them in your comments, and I'll go back and look at them and make sure that we answer all of your questions. If you don't have any, don't worry about it, but we will talk about a lot of stuff next week. But if you've been wanting to know something, just let me know, and if I don't know, I will find out.
And wait until you see the cover of her album that she made. It's so good.
Oh, I had so much fun with this album. And I'm actually doing a project right along with these demos that will kind of be a year-long demo. Probably not a year long, probably until August. Maybe once a month I'll get on and I'll show you what I'm doing or the pages that I've done.
Tell them what it's about.
Okay, so it is about my last year. I have a big birthday this year.
Yeah.
And I'm embracing it. It is what it is.
Awesome.
And at least I'm here. So I am doing an album for me, which I've never done before,
I think it's about time.
in my last year of 60s. So I started, my birthday's in August, so I started in August of 23 and we'll go to August of 24. And I will do, and it's going to be about me really and my family. I will introduce you, not that you don't know my family, but I'm just going to do the highlights. I'm going to do a few pages every month. I'm not doing
That is
weekly or
awesome.
daily, but I'm going to do every month what we did that month. And January is already full of snow pictures. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I hope everybody joins in on Monday. And it looks like it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for sure, and maybe Friday. So we'll have to see how our days go and how long we want to make them. So, okay, that's what we're doing.
All right.
So let me know your questions. Okay, on to Teresa. And an update. Our Tim Holtz inks looks like they will be delivered today.
Yes.
Now,
Timber.
I talked to the FedEx guy yesterday, and they had double the amount of packages.
Yes.
Just trying to catch up.
Our FedEx guy came when we were walking out the
Yes.
door yesterday.
Yep. They were just overloaded, and I'm sure UPS is too.
Yeah.
So just hang in there. We will get everything unboxed as soon and
Yes.
thawed out.
Yes, we've got all your pre-orders,
Yep.
and we're ready to send them out. And I'm just thinking, they're saying scorched timber,
Yeah.
but for us it's more like scorched timber.
Yeah. Oh, good job, Teresa.
When I said it, I was like timber.
Oh my gosh, that's
timber. Depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
So
Natalie, I am sorry we do not ship to Canada yet. It's just another couple steps that we have to do to ship to Canada. And I know Doug has it on his list to check into, so maybe one of these days we will be able to ship to Canada.
we'll let you know when we can.
Because
though.
I know we have a few customers that watch our videos from
Yeah.
Canada. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Any other questions? Let's see.
I didn't
Well,
see
thank
any
you,
yet.
Sandy.
Oh,
She said
somebody
I looked
yes,
young.
Yes. People were commenting that.
Okay. A lot of big birthdays this year. So, okay, on to Teresa.
Okay. So we're making some winter cards today, and I'm using on all the cards the inside out winter greetings from Photoplay. And this is a stinking cute set. When it came in, this came in like in November, I think. And I'm like, oh, I'm making cards with that. And I bought it. And we've ordered it a couple times because you guys have bought it. And we still have some. But it's so nice. Happy winter, winter greetings. It just has things. Warm wishes on your birthday. A snowflake is winter's butterfly. I wanted to make a card with that, but ran out of time. I think that's cute. Happy freezing season. Snowflakes are kisses from heaven. So it's really, and I really like this one. I didn't use it either. Sending you warmest winter wishes to keep you feeling loved each day.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
It's so nice.
I got to give a shout out to Teresa because anytime we get new stuff in, she is always thinking of videos.
Yeah.
She'll come back and when I'm unboxing freight, and she's always looking for the next video. So kudos to Teresa for always thinking ahead.
Thank you. Well, this is just a good one. I mean, it has basics, and then it is an inside out, and you guys know that I just put them on the outside. I hardly ever stamp on the inside. So you could do this inside out, but I stamp mine on the outside. And then I'm going to start with the first one on here, Happy Hot Chocolate Season.
Oh, cute.
Because we were doing the coffee cards yesterday, and I told you about this card. So this is with the stamp set that I used yesterday for my watercolor, the Fresh Brewed Blueprint. And we still have some of these. They're $24.99. Oh, I didn't say this one's $15.99, in case you're wondering. But this set is so versatile.
And you like blueprint ones.
Yeah, I do. But this is fun. It doesn't have to be coffee, is what I'm trying to say. So this one says Happy Hot Chocolate Season. And I took a hint from Kelly because she, on her coaster, well, it wasn't even a coaster. It was cardboard.
Yeah, she used the corrugated.
Yeah, the corrugated.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so I put that for the, I took a little piece of cardboard and I put it on there. And I did watercolor. And then remember yesterday I was talking about the white pencil. And I did use the white on another card. But I colored this because my watercolor paper is kind of an off-white. And I colored the lid white. But it didn't show great, so I put some vellum on there, and just for a little bit of a different texture and a little bit of a shine. Cool. Yeah. And then the snowflake stamp. Did I forget that? Do we have that stamp?
We got the die. I'm not sure what stamp.
Now I can't remember what stamp that was. Oh, I didn't.
There's lots of different snowflake stamps, and we do have the Tim Holtz snowflake die. That's been very popular.
Yeah.
You can also save your cup things from Starbucks and use that.
Yeah.
Just cut them down.
I don't know if we have that stamp.
Or any snowflake stamps. Okay, pennies on it.
It's going to drive me crazy that I can't remember where I got that stamp from. Another set of something. So that was kind of fun. So that was another watercolor.
I love the colors.
Yeah, that was Salvage Patina. Oh, I see it. It was from Snarky Cat Christmas.
Oh.
Do you know the Snarky?
Yeah.
I think we have it. I'll tell her when she comes back. I have another card that I'm gonna make with the Snarky Cat. The one on the he has the scarf wrapped around him, which is going to be perfect for this set.
That's really
I didn't
cute.
get it finished, but yeah, Snarky Cat Christmas has some nice snowflakes in it. So I thought that was a fun card to do with
Matches your sweater, and they love your
it does.
sweater. The color is
Thank
very,
you.
very winterish
It is.
color.
I'll just show you this one next.
Oh, then we're on to the desert.
I know. Winter is warmer with you, and I have friends and relatives in Arizona and some people that are watching from Arizona. Hi. So this is an older set. It's called something cactus.
You read your writing?
Mod. Mod cactus.
Teresa's a left-handed writer, and sometimes
I know, it's bad.
we have to ask her what she's thinking.
So this stamp set, I know we don't have. Do we have Snarky Cat Christmas?
I think so.
Do we have any snowflake stamps?
There's bring Snarky Cat Christmas.
Okay.
So anyhow, this mod cactus, we can order it. We don't have it in, but I have it, and so I wanted to use it to make some cards. I put one in the box this morning for my mother-in-law, as a matter of fact.
Who lives in Arizona.
Yep. But so it's a two-parter, so that you have the outline that I stamped in brown, and then I stamped the shadow. I actually stamped the shadow first and then the outline. And they are the red rubber, so you can't really see. So it's not perfect, which I don't care about. But I did.
It looks really cute.
Use the oxides on there for the.
What's the pink?
The pink is picked raspberry, and then spice marmalade is the orange.
Yeah, they're fun colors.
I was again trying to use pink a little bit this month, and so
good.
This is non-traditional. You know, usually I would use my peel paint for cactus, but I wanted to use pink, and then I'm like, well, I could have gone green, I guess. Pink and green, I don't use that very often. Pink and orange, hardly ever use it. And then, so here, I use the white pencil to splatter.
Oh.
And I really think it turned out nice.
How did you do that?
When I dip it in the water and then take my paintbrush and just splat it like that.
Oh.
So I'm looking at you. I'm like, Diane, the camera's in the way. I'm trying to look at you. So yeah, I think that turned out really cute.
I'm sure there's a pig cactus somewhere in the desert.
Yeah. They're probably, I don't know about orange though.
No.
But there's another way to, you know, the splats. I guess I put some splats on that one too, a little bit, the blue.
Yep.
All right, I don't know. I'll just show this one. This is an older one, Happy Freezin' Season. And that's on there. And I use the Christmas cartoons. I used that yesterday, I think. And we are out of this, but you know, there's other
There's
things
all
you can
kinds
use
of-
that look like a sweater. There's stencils that we have.
But that snowman is so
Yeah,
cute.
the snowman is really cute.
He
I've
really
probably
is cute.
used him more than anything on this set.
And we still have a few of those stamp sets
Yeah.
left, if you didn't get it.
No snarky Christmas? Oh.
Okay, we've had Penny
Regular.
around the, okay, well, those work.
Snorky, no, we don't have that.
Oh, this is a
Looking
good
for
one.
all the snowflakes. That
Isn't this from
good.
last year?
Yes.
This is from last year. And
that was a
these are
really
fun.
popular one last year. What's
I
it
think
called?
I have that one. It's called Simple Vintage Winter Woods.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a great one.
I think Maggie might have done something with that. This one is Bring On the Cozy.
Winter Wonderland. That's got a lot of
Oh,
different.
that's got a nice snowflake. Here's another one. Oh, that one has 2 snowflakes. That's Let's Snuggle stamp set.
Winter time. Okay.
And this has a couple too, 2 different ones.
Winter
Snow
time.
Very Happy.
Okay.
You know, you probably just have to look through
yeah,
your
I'm
sets.
sure you have.
Because I didn't think I had snowflakes. I did buy this one. I used on a card a couple years ago.
I think
and
I have that one too.
We don't
It's-
have it. These are big snowflakes.
are.
So if you
And very
want smaller
detailed.
ones, look through your sets with your winter sets with words. But
Yep.
these are fun too. So
Awesome.
that one I showed before, but I just wanted to show it because Happy Freezing Season.
Okay, what's the
It's-
color on that one?
that one is okay.
Mariner?
It's prize ribbon.
Prize ribbon.
And it's archival because when you use it with your embossing folder, you have to use archival to get it to work better.
Okay.
So
Yeah, TJ, it's just a little cold here, but you know, we're used to it. Growing up, we had snow like this all the time. We had brutal winters
Yes,
back on the
yes.
farm. Oh my gosh, I
but
remember
there's a lot of snow out there.
going outside and trying to do chores and stuff, and oh my gosh, it was it was brutal.
Cold. All right, this one says friends warm even the coldest of days. And remember, I used this is from the Winterland line, and I did some pages using this line, and so these were my scraps. And so we're out of the snowflake one right now, but we do have this one. And I think we have some more coming in, but it's super cute.
It is. It's just really
has that touch of pink in it that I was going for.
Oh my gosh, Janet, it's still cold in Dallas, 14 degrees.
Wow.
They wanted you not to forget where you came from. It's all for you,
It's
Janet.
not warm.
Yeah, the snowmen on this paper is so cute.
You know, remember to use your little scraps. This
Yep.
was like very easy just to put together, and I
What
put a
phrase
couple
did you?
enamel dots.
Friends warm, even the coldest days.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're loving. So cute. They are cute.
All right, here's another one using that Christmas cartoons. So I was going to make a smaller card.
Warms my heart. Oh,
This is
that's
just
so
a 4x4
cute.
card. I was going to do 3x3, and then I was like, ooh, that's so small.
Yeah.
Like for a little gift card or something. So I
How
went.
cute. Look how she put a heart
Yeah.
on the bubble. Yeah, very cute.
And then the little girl, and I just thought that was cute. Your friendship warms my heart.
Oh my
And so I stamped that inside the word bubble.
And she popped all of that up. Boy, it's cold in
And then-
Texas. Wow.
I did use the stencil. This is from one of his newer ones. I don't think, did this come out at Christmas or was it before Christmas? I don't remember.
No, that one might have come out. Well, That might have been the time release
Yeah,
before.
it's fairly new.
Yeah.
It's set 57, and this is the one that I love.
Yeah.
We have that in the big one too, but this is set 57 for $12.99, and that's not it.
But that's a good one.
Never mind. Well, I have this one, and I remember debating, so I pulled the wrong one. Gosh, I don't know what this is.
Oh, man.
Let's see if we have it. They're very similar, but different. This one has more like stars, and this has more like snowballs. Can you see if we have that?
We don't know what it is.
I got the wrong stencil. This one's
that
good
one
too.
definitely will
you
work.
You could use this one. I just decided to go with the other one. So I used the stencil, and I did the sparkle texture paste. And I used that on a card yesterday.
You can kind of see it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Here.
It's so fun. It was new this year.
And we are currently out of it, but we just ordered it some more this morning.
And I'll show you what it looks
fun to
like.
use.
I started doing what Tim said,
Yep.
is putting a piece of saran on there. And so it is
can
like a texture
see.
paste. You don't really see the sparkle.
No,
you
not
see
until you put
something
it on.
in there that's lumpy until you put it on, and when it dries, it's sparkly. And it's so much fun to use on a stencil.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be pretty for Valentine's. That's what I'm like, Diane, we really need to order this because people would use it for Valentine's. And I don't think it's a seasonal. Is this
No,
one that
it was not.
He added to the regular
Yeah,
line.
I think it's in
so
regular line.
We should just have it because I'm going to be using it. I think it's a fun way to add sparkle. I like a little bit of sparkle in my card.
And Teresa was talking about Valentine's Day too. It's going to be a perfect product to use for Valentine's Day.
Salvage Patina is the color that I used on that one. So
That's a perfect winter color.
yeah, it is. It's kind of my go-to.
Can you tint it?
Tint it? Sure, but you're not going to see the sparkle as much.
Yes.
We don't have that one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I might have to look and see if we can get this one.
And you might have a star or
Yeah. Or other maybe
yeah.
just
a snowball one.
Snowball, yeah. White dots would be,
Yeah.
There's those little dots on the itty bitty one.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Tint it, yes. You're just not going to see the sparkle depending on how dark you go.
Right. I mean, if you do a light color, maybe.
Cheryl, you'll have to just see what it
I'm trying
does.
to remember if I've tinted it yet. I can't remember. I mean, you can tint it. It's just, I would use a lighter color so that the sparkle doesn't get.
Janet says your cards look frosty.
Good. So this one, warm wishes on your birthday. So I had to do a birthday. I have a couple January birthdays that I need to make cards for. And this is the blueprint. Oh, I forgot to grab this one too. Jiminy. I think we have it. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, here it is. It's called Birthday Blueprint.
Okay.
This is mine. I like it.
It's CMS 153.
Yeah.
You have all the blueprints on you.
I don't have all of them, but I do like them. And the paper that I used is just, I used the Tim Holtz, gosh, that might be it right there.
It is.
Right
That's
on the front, the
perfect.
backdrops. And, I'm so glad I have this in my stash, you guys, because it made me happy when it came out. This one's called this is volume 5.
And it's just color.
Yeah,
A lot
and
of
it
color.
has a lot of color. And these are the ones that I like the best, but
Yep.
there are the patterns and like the notebook kinds, and they're super fun. And it's a 6x8, so you can get a couple cards out of it, and then you have scraps that you can use for other things.
And some people have given Teresa her purple. They're purple.
Yes.
We don't use purple. Okay, I have a question back here. Becky, Thrapp. Tim showed it tinted, but sparkle only shows on lighter colors.
That's what I was
Thanks, Becky.
thinking. Yeah. So maybe like a light pink or a yellow.
Yeah.
Probably not scorched timber.
Nope.
But
And
some
they
of the
love
lighter
the banners
colors
on there. Teresa and I were just talking about banners today. that we both really love banners.
Right.
And they're just so darn cute.
So,
And here's the
mine.
new one.
So this is the new Vault series. It's called Vault Bunny and Chicks for $20.99. This is the one that came out originally. And so I think the banner, I was going to look before we started and I didn't.
Maybe a tad
It might
bigger.
be bigger, yeah. But it's still going to hit all of his vaults. Some are bigger and some are smaller. And I can't remember all of them because there's so many. So I just have to kind of look. But I really like the banner. I'm a banner person, and so I like it on my cards too. I think it adds yeah, that's bigger. That's just a titch bigger.
Yep.
But it's still going to work.
Oh, yeah,
And for $20.99, even if you don't use the bunnies, you get the chick.
And
which
the egg
in-
is really cute, too.
So you guys know this chick is retired. So
In
you
the
can't-
old
from
one.
the old one. It was there's a couple chicks, and I don't know what else you get.
I don't know either.
Maybe the bunny. You also get a little flower, and you get the glasses and the bow tie, which you can put those on other
Definitely.
characters.
And the egg.
Yeah, and the egg.
So Tim has done an awesome job with these new dies to keep them at a great price point.
yeah, it's a wonderful price
and
point.
putting lots of dies in there. And
So I have the bunnies, and I have the eggs, and I have the flower, and I have the banner, so I don't need to get this one. I was so sad that I didn't have to get it, but I'm like, oh, I guess I already have it.
Yeah.
But it's just a titch bigger. I think the bunny's a titch bigger
yeah. I think
as
he's
well.
bigger.
And
Yep.
the chick, I think this is all bigger.
Yeah.
But it made
Yeah,
a
the
really
banner
cute
is
card.
very cute.
Yeah. And so it has little pieces that you can add the little, it cuts the banner and then it cuts the little triangles, so you can add color to it as well.
Okay, so Leanne is asking, how do you cut the different colors in the banner when they're all on one die? You just have to
just cut
roll
it
it
multiple
through
times.
multiple.
Yeah.
And take little scraps and just lay it over.
Yeah. It just goes on
and-
top.
Yep.
Yep.
Or cut them at the different times or at the same time.
Yeah. So that's cute.
Use up your scraps, people. Can you believe I'm saying that?
What are scraps?
What are scraps?
All right. So this is a fun little tag. Now it says Happy Snow Day, which we had a couple of. And I used the All Create.
Which is so this
Which
is
is
another
Katie
stamp
and I.
that
It's not for everyone.
when it came in though, Teresa was so excited.
It's so cute.
And then we couldn't get them.
It's called Snow Angel. And so
then we finally
that's
got
what
them back in.
I thought she was doing like a snow angel. And then there's this little girl too, like she's waving. I want to make another card with a like hello friend or whatever it says. But I just thought, you know, if you're not a big colorer, I'm probably going to use my watercolor pencils on her. But I just stamped one of the blobs. Gosh, I did a poor job of collecting stamps today. I think I used this brush strokes the other day
and that's
too.
an older one,
Yeah.
but it's a great one. It is number 293.
Yes, and I'm sure that we have this one. If we
I
don't,
think we do.
We have it on order.
And it's one that we can get.
These two blobs, I use these more often. And then also, it makes an easy card. You just stamp the strips a couple times,
put
put
the
a sentiment
verbiage,
on,
yeah.
and you're good to go. And these, you can just stamp it in a bright color like I did, and then stamp your image on top, and you are ready to go. And that's what I did there. Oh, and then there's my Tim Holtz snowflakes. I stamped it there, and there, and there. And I just smooshed the card first. I used tumbled glass.
They like that stamp, the
yeah.
brush strokes.
And then Prize Ribbon Mermaid Lagoon. So I used a couple blues on there.
So what is that dark blue?
The dark blue, I'm guessing, is Mermaid Lagoon.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Prize Ribbon down
Okay.
here, and then this is tumbled glass.
Prize ribbon is more navy or royal.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But the Mermaid Lagoon is a
Cute.
I use that too for my winter cards a lot.
And look how she just attached with the famous loop pins.
Yes,
that we
I
all
used the loop pin that
love, and
somebody was asking what it is.
Buttons.
A little piece of
and-
ribbon and a
yep.
button. And up here I got my grid ribbon. I'm
Which
trying to be
we
like Katie.
Still have, I hope.
The white, yes, I bought a roll of
Okay.
white. And I'm determined that I'm going to buy, like, slowly, I'm going to buy the other colors too.
I need to check the inventory on
Yeah.
those. Make sure we keep those in stock.
But this little tag here that says Snow Angel, we put together, we do have a winter flash card
in just black and white.
that's in black and white, which is super cute.
Yep. Okay.
But we have a new flash card, which was kind of my idea, with new, because I'm like, do we have
We
a
love
winter
flash
one?
cards right here.
And this one has blue writing.
And it is a 12 by 12 sheet
Yes.
this time, not a 6 by 12. But
We
this
don't
is
have
a-
any printed.
They will as soon
They
as
will.
Kelly gets
They're
here.
going to be called Winter Flashcards Blue. I'll tell you the number.
Oh, I
What-
needed to put full size on that. I'll have to go back.
Okay. 183938.
Okay.
That's the number. But
Winter
look at
flashcards.
how cute they are.
They are.
They've got snowflakes on them. And this was my idea. I'm like, numbers, 32 degrees,
Awesome.
you know, like freezing. So what are the words?
And remember, you can cut out those little ones like I did
Yeah.
for my Valentine heart project. I cut them out with a little tag.
Snowflake, burr, cold, cozy mittens, blizzard. Blizzard would be perfect for a
Yes.
scrapbook. These are great for scrapbook pages and for cards
Mixed
and
media projects.
for tags,
Yeah. Look
which
how
of course
cute.
I
I love
love.
that.
But I use the little one. I've used the big one and made it into a tag before too, and just angle cut the corners. This one's a Dina
Perfect.
Wakley one that I used, but I just thought that turned out so cute.
That
And do you
is.
guys love this little girl? I think she's cute. Even the one with the goofy eye. They have a whole, I mean, we have a whole bunch of these.
We do. We have a whole series.
And some of them are
little-
snarky. This one is happiness is where the sun shines. And there is a sun too,
Yeah.
which I can't wait to use that.
And they're
'cause-
from All and Create.
Yep. And it's
a
$9.99.
Canada company, I believe.
Yeah. It's just a cute little set.
Yep.
I follow a lady on Instagram that she makes the cutest cards
Oh.
with these. It just inspires
Cute.
me. I know it's not for everyone, but it's kind of fun.
She is cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And we'll have these printed off today in the store if you come in.
Okay, what was the heart? They, let's see. No, the heart that you, oh, that one. The heart that
Yeah.
you stamped.
You know, that
see,
was
what's
just
the
from a
heart?
random set. I didn't write it down.
So any little heart
Yeah, you just have to
stamp.
find one to fit. I'm sure it was probably
I'm
a
sure
Tim
it's in your
Holtz.
stash somewhere.
Yeah, it was probably on a Tim Holtz set somewhere.
Or, you know, the Simple Stories, the Echo Park, the Photo Play, they all put a ton of or stamps on their stamp sets.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
and a lot of times it's random what they put on
here,
there.
I was just
there's
going to show you the cactus, the mod cactus.
Okay, CMS 431.
Yeah, if you want that, you can let us know. We can get it in. But
Okay. Okay.
all right, so now
We've answered all the questions.
the last thing that I have is I made a couple things. We have the new Vault Rosettes,
And this one has been so popular.
$20.99, and the Vault Pillow Box and Bag, $20.99. Again, these prices, I'm just like, thank you, Tim, because I can't believe he got Sizzix to do that. But
Grab one
I
of
thought,
your stamps out of there. They want to see what you put them in. Those are the
Oh.
Sizzix.
no.
Do you have any of
These
the Tim Holtz ones? There's different variety of envelopes.
Yeah.
I'm going to ring the bell. Oh, Gloria, hanging on the wall there is the Tim Holtz package of plastic sleeves in the brown package. I'll show you Yeah, and Sizzix makes all kinds of sizes of envelopes. Some have magnets, some don't. So we will, and then will you grab a couple of the Sizzix ones that are on that same wall? These are the ones that I use, and I've shown these before. It's the Tim Holtz stamp storage. I put stamps in them too, but I also put dies in them. They're very strong. They have holes. Some of them I have in binders, some of them I don't. But you get 8 for $5.99. There's a picture of it. They do not have a flap at the top, but nothing falls out of them. Okay. And then Gloria's bringing us the Sizzix ones that are like the one that Teresa has in her hand. Yep. So this is an embossing folder storage. They're just a little bit bigger than the die ones. Then this is the storage envelope. Can you see a size on that?
5 1/4 by 6 1/2.
And that one you get 3 for.
It's a little bit bigger than the regular
ones
that they come in. Yeah,
How much is that one?
$8.99.
Okay, for 3. And then this is a bigger one. This is more like the one that Teresa used. You
9
get
by
2.
6 1/4.
Okay, 9 by 6 1/4. And these do have flat closures. So, okay.
All right, so I was going to show you 2 more vault items. I'll show you the pillow vault bag. And so this is, you get this die and you have to cut it twice, and then you put your adhesive on and glue it together, and then it makes the cutest little pillow box for little gifts. Gift card fits perfectly in there. And I just added snowflakes onto that, the paper snowflakes mini. That's
And those are
$24.99.
monochromatic. They are, it kind of looks like it's right on,
Oh yeah,
on there, but they are die cuts.
yeah. In Tim's video, some people had done that, and then I just inked it a little bit. I thought that was fun, but I bought this set last year because I didn't have any snowflake dies.
This is a great one. I have
It
this
is,
one.
and it's nice because
And it's
some
got
of the dies,
14.
yeah, 14. So you get a variety of sizes you can see, and different snowflakes, different arms. I don't know, what do they call the snowflake arms? I don't know if that's right or not. You also get the bag, the little bag,
It's just so darn cute.
which is, the original is discontinued because I have the original one, and then I bought this one.
Probably the same size.
It's not exactly the same size, but a gift card will still fit in
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
And the difference is this one has a little flap to fold up on the back side. And then this is a little piece that can fit inside, or you can use it to cut a window in your, I should have done that on the back.
pillow.
But you can do a window and then put like some vellum so you can see into your bag, which
Or
is kind of
acetate.
fun. Or acetate, yep.
Shannon, the binders that those sleeves fit in that I use has been discontinued. There was 2 of them earlier on, and they've both been discontinued.
And then this is kind of fun. He did 2 more of these, and these are the ones that you can ink with the archival ink and get a border around it. And so I'm probably going to, Tim said he's going to put his in with his other set, and that's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
They're different sizes, which is nice because here I used it, and I didn't do the archival ink because I was in a hurry. But that fit perfectly in the Stay Frosty that I did. Now, I was going to put this on top. That was my plan.
Still, I kind of like it,
Yeah.
though.
I'm like, then I
She thought
covered
it
up
was-
all the snowflakes
yeah.
that I spent all this time
make a
gluing them
different
down.
one.
Yeah. So that was my plan, because you're like, well, that doesn't have a stamp on it. Well, this was going to go on top and be cute. And I could still, maybe I would have to move it over to the side.
that would be
so you
cute,
can
too.
see it. But that's the set. It's real easy to put the things together.
Chris, she says Sizzix has a nice binder for the larger stamp. I've never seen that one. I'll have to go out and look to see what it looks like. Thanks
All right.
for mentioning that.
The second set is the Vault Rosettes. And the pieces you get, I'm going to show you how to do this today. It's super fun. I guess we have it there. So it comes, this is the rosette piece. And the sample that I made for the store,
These are just so cute.
I know, I cut out 3 to make this one, and I cut out 4 to make this one. So you can make it bigger. And then this
You
one,
want it real big, and I think Chris might be demoing this tomorrow too.
I thought she was doing the scoreboard.
Oh, maybe so. Sorry, never mind.
She's
I
doing
think she
rosettes.
is doing rosettes with the scoreboard.
Yeah. So
You just keep adding on.
Right.
You cut as many as
you can also make it smaller than this one.
Did you try just using one piece?
No, I don't think you can do that. I don't even know about 2. We can try and do 2. But what you would do is cut it out and then just cut off the bottom to make it smaller.
So it's not so wide.
Right. And then you've got some circles. There's, for a bigger rosette, you've got it with a scallop. And then here's the smaller one. And then this is just a small circle that you can use on the back of your rosette. And this is another one of the circles that has
It's like a label.
The label, like the squares that I just showed you, that you can ink, and it'll put that. So I'll probably put that in with my other set as with those rectangles so that I have them all together.
So again, Sizzix has done an awesome job of putting a lot of dies in here and they're all $20.99.
And the other thing is these circles, you can layer them.
Oh, I like that.
So you can, they all fit inside each other.
Yeah,
Then the other 2 dies you get are the star, which is super cute. That's
But
going
I
to be
told Teresa that's the one I wanted to learn how
and
to
it's
make.
really easy to make. And then the heart is a little bit trickier, but it is
How
definitely
cute it is.
doable. Yes, it's very cute.
Now the other one was bigger.
Oh, the heart and the star.
Yeah,
yes,
they were bigger ones.
bigger. Yes.
Oh, it's a Texas star.
Actually, in the set, you got a big one and a small one.
Oh,
and this is a
okay.
medium in between the other 2. So if you have the other 2, this is medium. So it's a different maybe size that you didn't know that you needed. That happens sometimes. I didn't know I needed that.
The rosettes are a little thicker to run them through the mail. I'm not sure. They are going to add some dimension.
You're going to have to add postage on
They
that.
do not lay flat.
No.
They are dimensional.
You
so
only get 1/4 of an inch, and I think that this is going to be bigger than 1/4 of an inch.
So you would have to put extra postage.
Or put them in one of those boxes that we have.
Oh, yeah. And decorate the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pam
Okay.
says they do not go flat. They do not.
So I'm just going to, the other nice thing about these dies and this set is you can use your sidekick. And I've got mine. We've got them for $64.99. We don't have the Tim one. We have the white one, and you get a couple dies and the plates and an embossing folder and some stamps even that go with the dies.
And we have
Cute.
said if you don't have this, you need it.
Yeah, I use mine all the time.
I
have
do
it on
too.
my table.
I
And
crafted all, for 3 days, I think, and I used it all the time.
all right, so I'm just going to show you. Let's see. I'm going to start. I don't know what. I'm just going to put a little yellow tape so it doesn't wiggle.
That's another thing you need is
Yeah.
yellow tape.
Because you want, so I'm going to, show you how stinking cute it can be
They love the sidekick.
on the stripe.
And Teresa is using her mat, the travel mat one that goes on the travel glass mat, media mat, but she is just working on it on the table.
Yeah.
I finally put mine on my glass mat, and I really do like it. It gives a very nice surface to work on. Yeah, Shannon said, didn't think I needed the sidekick, but I do. Definitely.
It's very handy.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I don't think you could use one.
No, I think it's 2. I don't
Yeah.
think you could.
I don't think you
No.
could. I mean, you can try
Maybe
it.
we'll try. Do you think 2? Maybe 2. He did 3, so I don't know what his.
Well, why don't we try 2 and
We'll
see?
try 2 and see. Okay, so then the other thing that you need to do is you need to have a circle for the top and the bottom. And I'm just going to try
Now,
and do.
notice that Teresa is using pattern paper, which it will be so cool. Don't necessarily think that you have to use cardstock.
You can. It's going to work on either
Yep.
cardstock or pattern paper. All right, there's my top. The bottom doesn't matter. I'm going to lose those. Okay. So you can use, excuse me, got a tickle there. When it automatically does your score lines. So it's hard to see on this pattern paper. I feel like maybe I should have cut it on a solid paper. They are there,
But it's
and
gonna
you can
be really
just
cute.
fold it back and forth. I think this is going to be super cute. That's why I did in my other samples. I did pattern paper because I was like, you do have to make sure
so
that you
cute.
just line it up, like when you're doing that was a checked paper. That was this.
Oh yeah, look how cute it turned out.
From a scrap that I had. And this one was from another scrap from Winterland that I had.
Karen, she is going to show how to put the star together.
Yeah, we can do the star.
Nothing better than Teresa and Tim Holtz on a cold day. The striped paper will look good on those rosettes, definitely.
I missed a. Where's my fold line? It is a little bit harder to see your fold lines on the pattern paper, but they are pre-scored for you, so you just kind of have to fold it.
Just
Now,
kind of go back and forth.
this is the part that takes time, that I'm like, okay, all right,
Nope, can't do one.
can't do one. I don't even know about 2, Diane.
No.
I feel like it might be tight.
So you use 3
Right.
on those, and then just cut it down for the width.
That one is just regular.
And this one,
That one is 4, regular. I didn't cut
Okay.
it. I didn't make it smaller. Maybe we can
Okay.
make this one smaller. I probably should have trimmed it. I would recommend trimming it
before.
before you,
Yeah.
you do this.
That gray is very striking. You know, that's what demos are for, is to figure out what you do right and what you
Yes.
do wrong.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time.
But these on the outside of packages, a gift bag.
Oh, yeah. I love rosettes. On
so
banners.
yummy.
Let's see. Do you think 2 will work? I'm nervous.
Okay, so Teresa's using 1/8 inch score tape.
And then you're just going to put your score tape. Yeah, I forgot. So how is it going to go?
Gift, Christmas gift toppers, definitely. For the
Oh,
rosettes.
yeah.
On a tag. Really cute.
So I'm just going to put my, I think this is, I did it on the top. It's sticking to me. I need my little pick thing. The 1/8 of an inch score tape. Yeah, you're going to need some small, skinny score tape. You could use your heat gun on this part, but, you know, and you just line up the bottom.
Speaking of picks, I got to go buy a new one. I broke mine this week.
Oh,
and
how
I
did you
used
do
mine.
that?
Well,
Uh-oh, I did it wrong.
I was trying to
I think I wanted to go on top.
pry off a command strip from Christmas. and it broke. So I just have to buy a new one.
I think I wanted to go. That might be goofy. I think I did it wrong.
Do it on the underside.
You know, sometimes at home you just do it, and then when you're doing it under the lights, it changes. I'm going to try and do
This is just 2 strips.
2.
Might work.
It might work. That one's goofy because I did it. Uh-oh.
It needs to go in.
I don't think it can. Wait.
You can see how. Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
you need to do 3.
You need to do 3 strips.
We will cut
Okay,
another one.
We figured that out this morning.
Luckily, I already have a strip cut because I was planning on 3, but 2 is, you know, maybe if you use a heat gun, a glue gun to glue it, but I think the score tape is pretty strong and it just popped right off there.
Yeah, it can't be right up to the.
There we go.
Ooh, the door just opened and all that cold air came in.
All right. So if you were going to make it smaller, I would just take it and just trim off the bottom.
Like 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
Probably 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 to an. I don't know. Half might be. I don't know. You just have to try it.
Yeah.
Mix them up and see what kind.
This is the perfect thing to do in front of the TV.
Yep, the die is from the new Tim Holtz, and it is called Vault Rosettes.
Right.
And it has the rosette, the star, the heart, and then the label circles.
And if you guys remember, if you're a Tim fan from way back, what they used to have was those skinny dies that had foam on them, and that's what the rosette was. So this rosette is,
and that's what I have.
Yeah. So you cut one big long. It was long. You
was
had to have a
long,
long
like-
platform.
It was long, like that long.
And this is kind of nice because you can actually pick your size. That
Yes.
one was one size,
Yep.
and I guess maybe you could cut it, but I never did that.
Well, I like to learn. I liked that when I learned that you can make them different widths.
Yeah.
They don't all have to be the same width. So you could stack these. It would be very dimensional, but it would be pretty cool.
Uh-oh, I put tape on both sides. Well, this is going to be a problem. I put tape on both sides.
So again, don't use your good paper when making this for the first time. Just get out some white scratch paper and make one up, and then make notes. I always make notes when I do
All right.
a
That piece is going
sample.
to stick together because I put too much tape on it.
a little carried away there, but that's
I got
okay.
excited. And you just want to line up, I just line up the bottom.
You could make a Christmas tree with
Oh yeah,
stacking.
there are lots of things to
Yep.
do with rosettes. Oh, that one. All right. So then what you do is you
Just press it down.
press it down.
Look how cute that is. I
Except
love
for-
the striped paper.
The spot where I glued it wrong is having a little issue, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll get the idea. So then you have your glue gun, and I can tell you that, where did my rosette go, Diane?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. So I made this one at home, and my glue gun died. I've had it for years. I have to get a new one.
Oh.
But I used some matte medium, and it's not in the center because I had to I got tired of holding it, and I set something on it, and it moved, and so it's kind of silly.
So the little circle is to put on the back to hold
Right.
it all together. And he does suggest using a hot glue gun, which we did get some glue guns
Yep.
in stock.
So you just put your glue there.
And then you press it down.
And then you press it down. Use your fingers and press it down. And just hold it.
So using a heat gun, I told Teresa I don't like to use it.
I don't either.
But it will set up a little faster than just with liquid, like a liquid glue. You can use a liquid glue, but you would just have to hold it for a few seconds.
And it
So now
tends
she's
to be not as
putting
strong
some on
either.
the top. That's the top circle. And don't burn yourself.
Oh, my glue guns.
How cute that is.
Except for the little mistake.
Yeah.
I have some
But
mistakes
you can't
there.
see that on camera.
Okay.
There. Look how cute that is. I
It
love
is super
the stripe
cute. The
paper.
stripes are super cute. You can go the other way too. I could have cut it the other
Yep.
way, and then the stripes, then it would be like this.
Yeah.
So you kind of have
Go
to think
around.
a little bit about which way your stripes are going. It's kind of fun.
And this paper is.
Oh, this
what
is from the
paper?
St. Patrick's Day line. It's Happy St. Patrick's Day.
From Echo
From-
Park.
Is it Echo Park?
Yep,
I cut off
Echo
the thing.
Park.
Isn't it cute?
It is.
I wanted to pick some new springy paper. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, Pam says a tiny paper clip will help hold the ends together. Let's see. Yeah, they're loving that you put this together. And it really is not hard.
Yeah.
It's just a little time consuming to do all the
It
folds.
is, yeah. Something you could do while watching TV, I
Yep,
think, definitely. And make a bunch of them.
Okay, so now the star. We're just going to use plain
star
white
is-
paper.
Yep. The star is kind of flat.
To begin with.
To begin with. So can you see the scores?
Kind of.
Is that better? No.
There
You can
see
see the
'em.
score
Yep,
lines on
you
there.
go.
So what you're going to do is you're just going to go along the edge.
I will show a
And-
close up of that one in a minute.
And Tim folded it over something. I don't know.
He had used
did
like
he
one
have?
of your stencils. Where's your little stencil?
Oh, yeah?
And just bend it over that. Or even your die. Here, just use your die.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ladies, we'll get back to your questions in just a second. Well, I guess we could answer them wise. You can see how she's
Just bending it.
folding, and they're all scored.
Yep,
all
they're
the
all
lines
scored.
are scored. Okay, while
they're
you
easy
do
to
that, could we see a close up of the one she just did?
No.
Don't look at this part right there.
I glued it
'cause-
the wrong way.
Wrong way, but that's the smaller circle. Well, that looks cute too that way.
On the back?
Yeah.
Oh.
How
That
cute
is
that
cute.
is. So the smaller circle is to put the rosette on the back. So this is the back, and then that's the front, the larger circle.
Yeah.
Or the seal, one with the whatever.
Right. You've got these two.
Right.
I
Okay,
thought I was
there you
cutting
go.
one that way, but I didn't.
There you go. Okay, so that's that. And then
All right.
the next question is why do you use this instead of a Cricut? It just is a preference. We all started with Cricuts around here. We started with, what's that machine that you have?
Silhouette?
The Silhouette. It just depends on what you want. I used a Cricut for many years, and then when the Big Shot came out and all the yummy dies, I just started buying dies, and then I switched to the Big Shot, and now I have a switch, and then my Sidekick is mainly what I use. You know, it's whatever you get comfortable with.
Yeah.
There is no right or wrong way or product.
The one thing, you know, that why I like the die cuts too, sometimes you can get stamps that have dies that go with.
Right.
So
Sharon, he did use an acrylic block. That's what he used.
I couldn't
to
remember
band.
what
Yep.
it was. I
Yep.
knew he used something. I just folded. Okay, then you can take a bone folder and brandish it if you so like. Then with the star, I know it's hard to see that there's score
There are
lines
score
on there,
lines.
but you can just fold, it kind of folds in half,
Yep. And then again.
and then again in half, and then there's one more.
Yep, there's 3.
So you just fold those, and then there's this one.
And when
over
you're
here.
working with it, you can see the score
Yeah.
lines a lot better.
It's hard to see on camera.
The die is the Vault Rosettes, and there you can see the number. It's a brand new set of dies from Tim. Oh, and Janet just
Linked it?
it.
All right, thanks, Janet. All right, so then you've got all your things folded, and what you do is you just kind of push down. My tab is up.
There you go.
Push down, and there you go.
There
And
is
you really,
your star.
you know, it just depends on how. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of adhesive on each tab. Is it going to, if I put it here, will it fit? Show. So here's my yellow one that I did. Maybe you can see that better. But you just put,
Whoa. She's using matte medium.
I just used some matte medium because that
or
dries.
use your glue press that we
Yes.
all have now, hopefully.
I don't. But someday maybe.
I didn't think I needed it, but of course you do. I use liquid glue a lot
Yeah.
now. I kind of use liquid glue and my...
So you can just hold it down like that as it dries to hold the tabs down. And it's just going to take a minute there. I've got glue all over my fingers now.
I'm going to ring the bell and
I
we'll
got
get-
it.
Got it?
My dog kept he was being so naughty, and he kept grabbing my towel and running with it. And I'm like,
he
why?
wanted to play.
I know, he did. He's just a puppy. Well,
Okay. So there
glued down.
is
I don't think I'm glued down,
Yeah,
but
people are loving the glue press.
yeah.
Yes, Jackie, we do have refills of the Nouveau glue. We have the big bottles or the little bottles. So you can order that online or just call us and we'll get it for you. We do have all that in stock.
All right.
I wonder if you could very carefully glue 2 of those stars back to back.
Ooh, what would you
Possibly.
do with it then?
Punch a hole in it and hang it off of a tag. I don't know.
Okay. I think the star is easier to do than the heart, and I think it looks cute. Just the yellow one looks cuter than my white one because it's not sticking. I'm not being patient enough. But I mean, I think all you need is a half star. This is going to be great for 4th of July.
Yeah, you
or
can hang a half star off of a tag.
a tag. Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
All
so
right.
there's now on to the heart.
So when we were talking before, I just started folding, and Tim suggested just going around
In one direction.
in one direction. And some of the folds are a little bit trickier.
And maybe that's why he used what he used. The stamp
Yeah.
acrylic
And we're going to have to be patient again because I'm going to use the matte medium, and it dries relatively quickly, but
Is this the matte or the collage? The collage dries even faster.
yeah. I just like this one because
Or
it's
any
in a little
liquid
bottle.
glue.
All right, so here, this is your weird.
Yeah.
It really
There's
does
the
not look like a
dye.
heart one little bit. So the first thing to know is all these pieces, you think this flat piece that looks like a heart is going to be the front, only that's the back.
That is the
so
back.
it can lay flat on your whatever it is that you're doing, your tag or your
Right.
whatever, mixed media project.
So if you're particular about what you want on the front, just know that that is not the front.
Right. So if you're cutting it out of pattern paper, say, and you want a heart or something special,
Yeah.
that's not the front. All right. So then you fold all your pieces in, and then the first thing that you're going to do.
It is a lot of tiny folds. But once you get it put together, it's so cute.
Yes. Is you're going to glue the tabs on the side. So this is the.
That's
If I
the
can do it
back.
this way. This is the
This
back.
is the back right there.
So you're going to glue this piece over here, and you're going to glue this piece over here. I know it. Maybe you need to do these pieces first. Yeah, you need to do these pieces first. All right. And you do have to hold it. Hopefully this doesn't come there.
Yes, Jan.
Smooshing
Tim's acrylic blocks are thinner. That's why I think, just even using this straight edge on the die will work to help you fold all the score lines.
So you're going to glue, you
Yes.
probably should do one of these at a time, but I'm trying to save time here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So I'm gluing 2 of the tabs on the side of the heart first.
And this doesn't make real interesting video.
Watching
it.
paint dry?
Yeah.
What?
But I think once you get it cut out, get it all folded, it will make sense.
When you do it once, then
Yeah.
it gets much easier.
Again,
the first
do a
time,
prototype.
yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I'm like, what? I really did need to kind of watch the video. Oh, look, it's holding. Awesome.
Even when I did my
So-
Elizabeth Craft dies, I do prototypes just so I exactly know what it's going to look like.
So can you see I did the side to the front and then the front to the back on the side. So can you kind of see the front of the heart there? It's kind of dimensional now.
Yep. Yeah, Jerry, you can use a gift card too, or an old credit card. Just something with a thin, straight edge.
Then there's going to be your tab from the front that's dimensional to the back that's flat. And you're going to do that next. I would probably do those tabs on the front one at a time. Mine isn't exactly, I don't have an exact point on the bottom, and this is the really tricky one because you got to get your finger on the inside, I would say, to hold the flap.
And there is a Tim Holtz video when he released this a couple weeks ago that he shows how to make all these too.
I wonder how many times he practiced it before he was like, I'm going to do this on camera.
Okay.
Seems pretty good. Of course, then I'm going to push on it. The point of my heart isn't exactly straight, but I was trying to go fast for you guys. My sample one down here is pretty good. Plus, the other thing is you can ink this up, and it's going to be ink hides a variety of sins, is what Tim said. So, do you see we have the front of our heart?
Oh, yeah.
There.
I was trying to read a
Comet.
Comet.
So there's the back that's flat.
Yep.
Here's our dimensional front. And here's the top that has these fun little tabs. So now you're just going to put liquid adhesive. And these you definitely do want to do all at the same time. You're going to put adhesive on your tabs. Now, some people are like, could you put, you know, score tape? And you could try it. I just
very,
think,
very tiny. I think using your glue press
Yeah.
would probably. Okay, so back to Mel's question. Silly question, but with your, I'm assuming you mean the glue press gun, do you have to put the lid back on after every use or just leave it in the holder? You know, I was thinking that same thing when I was using mine the other day. I just left it undone, but then for the night when I was finished, I did put the lid back on.
all right, so I folded the tabs in. They have adhesive on them. And now this is what Tim did. He took 3 fingers and he pressed down.
Oh, perfect.
See
that
how I have my
works.
3 fingers? Because there's like 4 tabs in there, but if you use your 3 fingers,
It works.
and it kind of holds it down. And hopefully this is going to stick. I put a lot of glue on there, so.
And if anybody else has an answer to Mel's question about the glue press, chime in, because I just got mine. And I haven't.
There might be tricks.
I have been using it, but
I leave my lid off.
okay. Penny is saying you never put it on.
It's on my happy place right now on my table, and the lid is off. It's
Okay.
been off, but now when I go someplace, I got to put the lid on. Go
Right.
someplace, take it off. But
Right.
then whenever it's home, it's off.
Okay, and Jean says she leaves hers off too. That's great to know because I know a lot of you have bought these.
And I'm finding that if you leave the fine tip on,
Yep.
it clogs faster than the regular tip if you leave the lid off.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you can hear Penny, but what she is saying is if you have the fine tip, when you get a glue press, there's 2 tips. There's the fine tip and the regular tip. If you leave the fine tip on, it's going to clog, and like overnight, it's going to clog a little faster than if you leave the big one on. So, you know, you can always, if you're done with it for the evening, just put your lid back on if you're worried about that
Right.
too.
And the
So,
lids are colored.
yes, they are colored.
So, there you go.
Okay.
All right, my heart stuck together.
Oh, there's the heart. Very good.
And so it's flat, but it's dimensional.
Okay, they all leave it off too. I leave mine off, and the fine tip does clog sometimes. A stainless steel pen, yep, to unclog it. So you just have to kind of do whatever. Mel says yes, that's what I've been putting it back on in the evening, and then leave it. You can't leave it in the holder because it doesn't fit with when you put the lid back on. But I just put mine on my desk. And let's see, Darla says my craft room is colder and it does slightly clog, but I just put the lid on and twist it back and forth, and then it works definitely.
There you go.
Okay. I left the fine tip on and had to fix it before I used it the next day, so we're learning that. Just be sure to put your gun straight in the holder.
Right.
That's from Diana. Does anybody get glue blobs in the holder? I have not as of right now. Again, I've only had it a few days. Okay, I think we are good. Any other questions? Okay, and there's the Rosette die again one of Tim's new ones, and they're so cute. And then again, we will take pictures of all these and put them on the blog.
Yeah.
Okay, nice job, they're
Is that it?
saying.
Okay.
Everybody stay warm, and tomorrow is Chris. I'm not sure.
Valentine treat boxes. it
Okay,
says.
there we go. We're
All
on back on to Valentine's again. Okay.
Winter,
Thank you,
Valentine's.
everybody.
Yep.
Stay warm and safe.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.